Today on the channel, Star Wars Legacy Collection, Yaddle and Evan Piell. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxings in 2021 and possibly beyond. And today we've got Star Wars Legacy Collection, Yaddle and Evan Piell. Piell? I don't know. But for all your other Star Wars needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So now this is another pack from the Legacy Collection that caught my eye early on. Played a little bit of that long game. I gotta get a deal. This is a fairly pricey set, but I had to have it. I knew when I saw this, I had to have it. You guys know I love big characters, face-painted characters, masked characters, scary characters, but I also got a soft spot for those little characters, the Ewoks, the Yodas of the world, and so forth. But nothing speaks littler than old Yaddle and Evan Piell. So Master Piell from the Clone Wars. You guys might remember that episode of the Clone Wars where I think he was captured and they had to go to the Citadel or something and break him free. Unfortunately, he didn't quite make it, so it was a little sad. But old Evan here is quite the grumpy old man. Lost his eye in battle. Just a really cool Jedi, and I'm glad we did get that Clone Wars episode about him. I thought that was a really cool episode and one of the standout episodes of the whole series, if you ask me. And then we've got Yaddle here, and that's the one that caught my eye the most. If you guys remember the Phantom Menace, some of the prequels out there, you might remember catching a quick glimpse of Yaddle at the Jedi roundtables and stuff like that. Basically, the female Yoda. Creepy as creepy gets. I guess when you think of Yoda, you think of just one. But obviously, there's a whole species of Yoda-type people, and Yaddle is one of them. I'd love to find the Yoda village, where all the type Yoda characters are. Maybe see the child out there, old Grogu. But you don't get a lot of these. Outside of Yoda, you really don't see any of that species. And I believe the species is totally unknown, right? I don't think they've ever classified what they exactly are. Kind of like Chewbacca is a Wookiee. Yoda is a what? I don't think they've ever said it. And they've never really flushed out a lot of Yoda's backstory. And if they're not flushing Yoda out, I guess they're not flushing Yaddle out either. I believe Yaddle died either in the comics somewhere or somewhere in a book or a novel or something along them lines. But a quick picture mention, you kind of see her quickly in there. I don't believe, if I remember right, she was in the Clone Wars at all, but just a very interesting character, and it just really plays with your mind a little bit when you see her, and you think of Yoda with a wig on, is how I think of it. It's very, very strange, and you'll see here in a second when we get the up-close shots, but we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, talk about it, unbox it, talk about it, and see where it goes from there. So here's that familiar packaging. I love this Legacy Collection packaging with the Stormtrooper helmet as the background. Really pops with the blue and the white. A little two-pack here. Obviously, these are 3 3/4 line. These characters are even smaller, so they put them together. Neat touch. It's basically a 2-for-1, and I think that's part of the reason this set is more pricey, as well as people wanting a couple of Jedi Masters that you need to fill out your collection for sure. A little glamour shot down there. You got the names. You got them both in there with their lightsabers ready to go. I believe it's Evan Piell, isn't it? Evan Piell or Even Keel? I don't know. Even Piell. Even Piell. I can't remember, but it's even. And then Yaddle, of course. How weird does Yaddle look with that hair? It just I don't know. It plays with my mind. I just can't figure it out. So there it is. That's the front of the package. Now we take a look at the back of the package. White background, Star Wars Black Series right there. This is also the Build a Droid set. I almost forgot to mention that. Let's read the back, see what it has to say about it. Let's see what droid we're building here. I'm probably not going to be able to put this droid together because I'm not going to be able to find all these figures, nor buy all these figures, nor do I need all these figures. There's a lot of repeats in here and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do with these extra droid parts I do have, I'm going to stick them in like a Jawa display on my display. And hey, the Jawas are working away here. This is 5D6 RA7 is the droid we're building here. I don't know if anybody even knows who that droid is, if the logic, or if anybody out there was like, oh, I'm finally going to get that 5D6. I've been longing for 5D6. I don't know if there's anybody out there that does that. But if you are, hey, leave me a comment. BD19. Jedi Master Yaddle is a member of the Jedi Council and is the same unknown species as Yoda. So there answers my question right there. They never did quite name the species. In contrast to the quiet and thoughtful Yaddle, Jedi Council member even Piell is known for his humorless and fierce demeanor, and he was. I mean, he was I don't know if he had little man syndrome or whatever. It reminded me almost like Lord of the Rings. Was like a Gimli? Was that the dwarf in there? Very similar to him. He's all battle, all ready to go. No jokes for old Evan Piell. But I do see on the back here something that flew under my radar. A week ago, we unboxed all holographic and spirit ghost type figures. I didn't know there was a Count Dooku spirit or a holographic transmission figure. I might have to pick that one up. I mean, how many holographic figures does a man need in his collection? I don't know. How many are you going to make? The oldest joke in the book. So there it is. Some other characters back here. The Clone Trooper, Sand Trooper, Dooku, Imperial Engineer, Jodo Cast, which looks a lot like Boba Fett. I don't remember that character at all. Very interesting. I'm sure he goes for a pretty penny, as most Mandalorians do at this point. So now we're looking at the packaging here. This Yaddle figure, something just creeps me out. I don't know what it is. It's just so weird. I guess your mind is so used to seeing Master Yoda, it just feels weird to see a different, whatever unknown species this is, especially with hair. It's just such a strange deal. Just look at that glamour shot there. Just look up at my finger. How weird is that? Isn't that just creepy? Something like that just creeps me out. I think it's gonna give me nightmares tonight. I don't know. What do you do? What do? You got to be a big boy. You got to, go to bed and just close your eyes and think happy thoughts, and you won't have nightmares of Yaddle. Can I get this open? Maybe. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. All right, we're unboxed. See you later. See you later. Frisbee style. Oh, we got that leg of RD6. Very exciting. Very exciting times to get this leg. See you later. Oh, uprights. Not a lot to do here with this leg. I have, like I said, just going to throw it with some Jawas. I think it's the only thing I could do at this point. Ooh, we get a little pamphlet. You guys know I love a little pamphlet. We see these a lot with the Marvel Select, Diamond Select figures, and old school Star Wars figures. Got all the kiddie type stuff on the back, the Galactic Heroes. This is the side I care about. I need to get this ATTE All-Terrain Tactical Enforcer. I'm sure that goes for a really pretty penny. Some very cool stuff back here on the back, though. Look at that. Very cool stuff. Hook me up. Sign me up all day long. I love stuff like this. See you later. Goodbye with you. All right, a little plastic prison time. See what old Evan and Yaddle are up to. There they are in the prison of plastic, ready to be freed. Yaddle got the green lightsaber. Evan got the old trusty blue. Good for him. Great for him. Great news. Pull him out first. There it is. Yaddle, come on. There it is. We're out. See you later. All right, let's start with Yaddle first. And she is strapped in. She's got a rubber bands around her hand to keep that lightsaber in her hands. It just seems so weird to see another Yoda-type character. Just really messes with my mind. I can't get over this. She does not hold her lightsaber very well. She's just got that stoic look on her face. Like she's just, I don't know what to think. It's just so weird to me. It's just so strange. But I like it. It's not terrible. I mean, it definitely fits in. I'm going to get all these Jedis together. Hopefully I can amass a complete Jedi collection. I know there was Target exclusives of like the Jedi Round Table. I wish I would have got those in the back in the day. That would have really helped me out. I believe Yaddle came in one of those sets at one time. That would be really nice to have. Evan Piell. I like him a lot as well. I talked about that Clone Wars episode. I'd love to find the backstory of him, how he lost his eye, some of his battles, because by the time we got to Clone Wars, it was really his last hurrah there. I'd love to see this flushed out more. I think there would be some interesting stories with him, especially being so grumpy and stuff. I think it would be kind of funny. I'd just love to see some backstory on that. Maybe one day, maybe there'll be a new story, a new show, something along them lines. He is not very mobile. He does not have an ab crunch. His legs are all put together, very Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan in the robe type thing going on. You got head movement, you got elbows that go side by side, you got arms up and down. That's it for him. Yaddle, you got the familiar Yoda body with the ab crunch, elbows on this one. The head does not move on her. I don't know. What do you guys think? Did you ever pick these guys up anytime in the past? I think they're must-haves, especially Evan Piell. I like him a lot. And Yaddle, just for being so strange and so off the wall and different. It's a must-have pack for me. And like Leaktar and Nippet in the same line, these were must-haves at the end of the day. I also got Yoda here. We unboxed Yoda and the Kaibuck. So This Legacy collection, I seem to be attracted to the figures that have accessories or a 2-for-1. I just want deep cuts. That's what this is. Yoda with, what, Kaibuck, I think it's called? Kind of a camel-type, horse-type, whatever. But we got the Yoda with him. How do these scale together? I don't know. A lot bigger. Doesn't look like they go together super well. But there is Yodas that are very similar size to this, the Power of the Force being one of them. You got to put these two together. I'd love to know these two backstory. Either they really like each other. It'd be fun to say, hey, these two, they were married, they had a child, his name was Grogu, and he helped the Mandalorian. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that wrap it all up in a nice bow? I don't think there's been any intentions of saying that. I don't think any of that's possible. You know, the Jedi codes and all that kind of stuff. But that'd be really cool if that was, if Grogu was the ultimate being between these two. Maybe they'll work that in. Who knows? But I don't even know if there was discussion of these two even talking to each other. Maybe they hated each other, and, you know, Yoda's like, I can be the only unknown Yoda-type character. I can't have Yaddle coming in my business. It'd be interesting to see the interactions between them, and we never did get that. So maybe one day that story will be fleshed out. Maybe we'll get some deep past stories. I think there's a lot of stories to tell. There could be a whole cartoon series after the Bad Batch about Jedis, you know, just following different Jedis on different missions over the years. You know, you take old Kit Fisto one day, Plo Koon another, Obi and Anakin one time, maybe Master Yoda when he was younger. You get some stuff like that. You get Evan and Yaddle. Right at Disney Plus, put that out. We'd like to see a Clone Wars type animation type series of Master Jedis and doing their thing out throughout the galaxy. Tie it all in, bringing the galaxies together. I think it'd be really cool. I'm sure I'm not the only one to ever think of that, but if I am, I'm copywriting it, and all royalties due to me. Send them my way at the address in the description. Send me anything you want. I got the address there, so you can send me the bags of money, as Danhausen would say. So there it is, the Legacy Collection. A strong 2-pack. 2-pack for a normal price. You can't beat that out in the stores. Unfortunately, I wasn't getting this when it came out, so I had to pay up a little bit. But I found it at, I got to get a deal price, so that's the way I do it and the way I will do it. But I'm happy to add more Jedis I didn't have in the past into my collection as I work to build that amazing Star Wars display for 2022, hopefully, fingers crossed. But you tell me in the comments, do you like these guys? Did you have these guys? Did you pass on them? Any words of wisdom about this unknown Yoda species? Do we know anything else? Leave me a comment on that. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We keep growing every single day, and I thank everybody that's subscribed. Tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your grandma. And there you go. So for Evan, Piell, Yoda, and Yaddle, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.